What's up? What's up? What it do? What it do? What it do? Oh, we're back with another video. Hey, hey, hey. Nah, so I'm in the car. I broke my little thing that holds the phone for me, so I'm holding it with my hand. But I just wanted to come on here real quick and inform you guys, man, I had a patient today. And she really touched me because I'm like, what's going on? How you doing today? She was like, good. I said, you work today? Yes. I said, we work at, I said, that's the restaurant, right? She said, yeah, McDonald's. So it just made me sit down and evaluate myself because how proud she was for her job. And I'm like, man, listen, we all need to be proud of our job. Don't matter what it is, be proud of it because somebody else wouldn't do it. So just how she was thankful for hers and so happy and everything like that, that made me appreciate mine even more. Because when we go to different places and you could get mad at the people at McDonald's, you could get mad at the people at Popeyes, at a doctor's office, at a nursing home, or it could be at a warehouse or whatever, or you could call customer service. Remember that they're doing us a favor. Even if it's messed up, they're still doing us a favor because guess what? At the end of the day, we're not doing it. So when you go into like any food restaurants and stuff, just be mindful that them people are doing that job and they're trying to do the best they can. And sometimes they're overwhelmed and underpaid, just like anything else, like everybody else. But at the same time, how she was so thankful that she had a job, especially with this pandemic. We have to be thankful for our jobs. So being as though how thankful she was, this stuff hurt my, being as though how thankful she was, it really, really made me appreciate things. And I mean, like, it just something that light bulb said, honey, be thankful. And I am, because we can't ask for anything. We can't ask for any new jobs, anything, or better housing, better pay, or anything if we can't learn to appreciate what we have. So when I watched her saying how thankful she was, I'm like, baby, I got a lot of learning to do. And I love to get inspirations from other people, whether they know it or not. I look at them. And some of the stuff stick. Some of the stuff I don't let stick. But that was one of the ones that stuck because at the end of the day, we got to be so thankful. This pandemic has really showed us a whole lot. Showed us who we are, where we're going, and just in general that we can have something today and it can be going tomorrow. So even just the little things that we take for granted, we got to learn not to take them for granted. Because when she said it, I was like, baby, honey, I'm going to go out here and do my church stomp and be thankful that I have a job. But it was just too cute. And, you know, she's helping her parents, her dad out and everything. But I was just so thankful for that moment for today because, I don't know, it just done something to me. So today, I'm going to challenge myself to not, well, I don't be rude to people anyway unless they be rude to me. So I'm not a very person that likes to be rude to anybody because at the end of the day, everybody human. You don't know what somebody else going through. You don't know their story. You don't know their testimony. You don't know anything. So I try not to be rude to people. But if you're rude to me, you're going to get it back. And it depends on which day it is. Because even if you be rude, sometimes I'm not going to give it back. It depends on the scenario. But at the end of the day, it's just like we have to be thankful. It's the little things that matter. The big things matter too, but it's the little things. Like getting up in the morning, opening up your eyes. That's the best gifts that you could possibly get these nowadays. Putting your feet on the floor. Somebody ain't got a chance to do that. Breathing in this air when you can sit in your car or whatever without no mask. Breathing in this air. It's you got to be thankful. Because right now, without my mask on and I done had it on all day, I'm appreciating this air, honey. All the pollen in the air, I appreciate it right now, even though I'm going to be sneezing later. But I'm going to appreciate this because wearing that mask every day, and I know with some people smelling their own breath, it got to be horrible. Because I know without it, some people had to smell it anyway and they was upset. But little do you know, like this is just listening to the birds in the air. Just listening to the birds, looking at the sunshine. It is beautiful. It's a beautiful thing because you, like I said, again, you can be here today, going tomorrow. And I just sit out on my little lunch break and I just sit up here. I look in the sky and I say, thank you, God, thank you for everything, the what I have and what I don't have and where you're gonna take me. Because a lot of us, we don't know our story. We don't know our journey. We don't know nothing about ourselves. We think we know. But at the end of the day, God has the last say. So I'm thankful for everything. Even the little stuff. I'm very, very thankful. And I'm thankful for this bird to keep chirping and doing all this stuff while I'm on lunch break. Because whoever he talking to, honey, he's telling the whole story. Like, girl, that girl down there is in my business. She worrying about me. I ain't worrying about her. So I gotta let this little bird know he better back up out my business. But like I said, I was just so thankful to have her today. And I'm so thankful for my husband because he got up this morning to cook me breakfast. And he made my lunch. Girl, what you do that was so special that man made your lunch this morning, honey? I got to see what I did so I can replay it because he made my lunch this morning. He got up extra early. He fixed me breakfast. Honey, I got to do it again so I can see what tomorrow looking like because he fixed my food. Oh my gosh, they is talking to each other. I don't know what they saying, honey, but I wish I could understand because, honey, I'm trying to be in their business because one talking to the other and the other one talking to another. So I'm trying to be in their business because right now I don't have no business. Like I sit in my car and I just listen to the birds go at it, honey. They talking. I don't know if they trying to set up a date or what, but they going back and forth, baby. Baby. Oh, I guess he shut him up because the other one stopped. Oh, everybody just kidding. They going back. Okay, coodle-doodle-doodle-doo. But anywho, yes, let's try to be appreciative of one another because sometimes I feel like negativity is like a magnet. It draws to each other. So even I know I listened to one sermon with Joe Osteen. I said Joe Osteen one day. He said when you're out there in the middle of the ocean, I mean not that one too, but he said if you're out there in the middle of the ocean, it's not the water that surrounds the boat that drowns, it's the water that you let inside. If you let negativity inside, you're of course going to drown. But also he said when you're out there in the middle of the forest and it caught on fire, would you pour water or would you pour gasoline on it? Now, I will pour water on it because I want to stop it right then and there. Let's not take on a lot of negativity because when you do stuff and you be negative, you never know what that person could go through. You either can make their day or you can not make their day. I'm going to try to make their day as best as possible because everybody, you don't know what people go through. You don't know their story. You don't know what could trigger somebody to go off. And just the littlest things like telling somebody, oh, your shoes look nice, your hair look nice. Oh, King, you're doing a good job. Or Queen, you're doing a good job. Oh, your kids are well behaved. Or your mom looks amazing and you look nice. Just little compliments like that could take us a long way. So that's why I always preach that you do not know nobody's story. Behind a smile is a story. Whether it's a good story or it's a bad story, it's still a story. And it could be a testimony for somebody somewhere, or maybe people that's going through the situation that you're going through, and you saying something could make like, oh, I didn't know nobody else was going through it just like me, because sometimes they feel like that person is going through it alone. So be mindful how you treat people. It's very important. It is so important on how you treat people. I'm about to black out on these birds, baby, because they is going crazy. But I just like to sit here and smell the air, get the good breeze, and enjoy it. And just take this moment to be appreciative. So I come in here and I sit and I be appreciative. So when I'm ready to go back for my next half, I'm ready to go for the next half. But I already took my break so I can get it together. And just woosah and relax. And relax. And take it down. Take it down. Hold on. Look at that sun. That sun hit different, girl. Look at that sun hit different, honey. Hold on. I got two next. Wait a minute. Dad, you can't even see me when the sun hit it different. Because the sun hit different when you out there in the light. Let me throw my curls on my shoulder because it makes me look... Oh, no. Hold on. That piece look nappy. Let me throw that back. But, yeah, see, the sun make it hit different. Let me see. Ooh, girl. Sun hit different. But, yes. So every day, when you get out, make every day a good day. Try your best to make every day a good day. Even when it comes down to losses or loss of your job, anything. I always say life is like batteries. You get a positive and a negative. When you go to stick them batteries in remote control, you get a positive and a negative. Every negative situation has a positive. You just have to find it. And the reason why I say that, because every negative situation has a positive, and that's what's going to keep you up from depression. That's going to keep you up from falling face first, to feel where you feel like you have nothing. Try to turn everything into something positive, because it'll make you push forward. It'll make you go stronger, make you go harder, because it's just like rain. When rain poured out, it got to stop somewhere. But if you keep telling yourself negative stuff, I feel like when you speak negativity, you're going to get negativity. So if you speak it and it's positive, you will get positivity back. So you have to speak positivity into existence. So it's just like, that's why I always say life is like a battery. You get a positive and negative. Every negative situation has a positive. We just have to find it. So even if you don't feel like you can find something positive, try to find something positive in everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything has a positive. We just have to push, and push until we find it. And it may not be overnight. It may not be right then and there. Just take out your time to see what could be positive about it, because at the end, it could be a lesson learned. Because once you get over this hump, you can look back at it and be like, darn, I went through that. I had the strength to go through that. And you'll be like, darn, that was a long time ago, but I went through that. And you'll learn that, you'll be appreciative, like, darn, that made me grow into the person that I am today. Sorry, this moved because my hand slipped. But you'll be the person that you are today because of the falls. And they say mushrooms grows in their darkest places. So when you're at the darkest places, that's when you're growing the most. Even if you feel like you ain't growing, that's when you're growing the most. It's like mushrooms, they be good too. But when it's the darkest place, that's when you find your most strength, your inner strength that you didn't even think you had. And every day, like, you ain't guaranteed nothing in life but an expiration date. You ain't guaranteed no money. You ain't guaranteed no job. You ain't guaranteed no marriage. You ain't guaranteed no kids. You ain't guaranteed nothing. But you are guaranteed an expiration date. Because one of these days, we all going to be out of here. And it's going to be our grandkids and whatever. Kids, grandkids, going on down the generations. So with us, we have to make a way. We have to paint that path. We have to teach them to push through. And when we push through, we're gonna make a hellified team. We're gonna do this, baby. We're gonna make it do what it do. Do what it do. It do what it do. So, but we're gonna make it do what it do. But we have to keep pushing and be thankful for every little thing. Like right now, I'm just sitting in this car and I'm thankful for this view. Look at this. Look at this sun ray. I'm just so thankful for this right here. And I'm very thankful just by sitting here doing this. Just by sitting in here smelling the air. Because guess what? I live in apartments. And when you live in apartments, you don't have balcony, you don't get to sit outside. I don't know where that accent came from, because it's so... But I sit in my apartment and I can't go outside because I don't have nowhere to go. So I'm appreciative for these moments like this, just to sit in the car, to smell the air. Yeah, that right there. To smell the air and just little stuff like that. I'm very appreciative for this moment. And I'm appreciative for my trial and tribulations, because without them, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. And I want to, I thank God all the time for this wonderful personality, because, baby, I don't know where I'd be without it. But I am so appreciative. I don't know, these birds it's like music to my ears right now. I'm just listening to the birds, and the birds just chirping. And it's really like music to my ears. So now I got to eat real quick and go back. And I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Thank you for those who subscribe to my channel. Thank you for those who comment on my videos. Thank you to those who watch and skip it and do whatever. I do appreciate you too. So if you like this video, hit like and subscribe, and don't be shy. Share it with a friend. Share it with a friend. Share it with your grandma. Share it with anybody. All right. Thank you for watching. And guess what? We're always going to be positive, and we're going to remain humble, and we're going to keep this thing going, because positivity is going to outweigh the negativity. All right. Y'all have yourself a good day. Love, peace, and hair grease.